Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another Destiny 2 Into the Light video. Now, for those of you who don't know, I am loving being an Arc Strider, but recently I've been using this Strand build since Into the Light, and today I want to show you this amazing Unravel Strand build that I've been using. Let's go! Once again, thanks for watching everybody. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Now, of course, this is going to be a Strand build. Let's jump into it and let me show you how amazing this can be. This is going to be the Brood Weaver Warlock subclass. Healing Rift, Balance Glide, Arcane Needle, and of course, for our grenade, we're going to have a Shackle Grenade. We're not going to be using it. Instead, we're going to be consuming it with Mind Spun Invocation. Now, when you hold down L1, you're going to consume your Shackle Grenade and activate Weaver's Trance. Final Blows with Weaver Trance active will create a suspending detonation. So we're going to be suspending targets pretty much all the time as long as this is active. And when they die, we're going to be having a whole bunch of those threatlings jump all around. And for our next aspect, we have the Wanderer. Now, tangles we throw will attach to targets and detonate into a suspending burst. And destroying a tangle creates a suspending burst after a short delay. Threatening Final Blows creates a tangle. So every enemy that we kill will create more tangles that can suspend more enemies. Now, for our lovely fragments, we got the Thread of Evolution. We also are going to have the Thread of Wisdom. And this one is absolutely important because defeating suspended target creates orbs of power. The target is immobilized. And of course, when we kill them, we're going to be getting those threatlings that's going to be spawning. It's going to suspend other targets and we get orbs of power, which is absolutely amazing. So yeah, getting this is awesome. Thread of Wisdom is here. Next up, we also have the Thread of Warding. Now this one is going to be pretty cool because when we pick up that orb of power, it's going to grant us Woven Mail, which is going to give us a nice little bump on our armor and make us a little bit more tanky. And last but not least, we have Thread of Generation. Dealing damage generate grenade energy. So the more grenades we have, we can use Shackle more, we can suspend targets more. Now, of course, you want to be using strand weapons to help this out. We are going to be using the Wishkeeper bow because it really helps with this build. Right? The lovely intrinsic perk Snare Weaver 2. Precision hits and Final Blows build energy towards a Snare Weaver arrow that can be fired from the hip. On impact, and Snare Weaver arrows creates a pattern of traps that suspend targets nearby. We also have Silkbound Slayer. This weapon deals bonus damage to suspended targets. Now we're also going to get faster draw time for a short duration when we suspend targets from any sorts. And of course, we're going to be suspending a lot of targets. Now, I also went with this lovely grenade launcher. You can use pretty much anything that you want, but something that can kill enemies fast would be good. And of course, I'm using this just because of the strand on this machine gun. So here it is right here. Here are some of the stats that I'm using. It's a pretty decent roll for PvE. You can generate more of that lovely grenade energy when we get kills with this. And of course, the targets are going to be stranded. Now let's head over to our armor and check out some of the mods that we have. Of course, we have strand targeting, why not? And harmonic siphon, rapid strand weapon, Final Blow creates orbs of power. So we're trying to constantly create orbs of power between our power and of course our weapons. For our gloves, this is what we are using. We got a nice resilient mod, bolstering detonation. So class ability will get a little bit more regeneration. Everything for regeneration, you know what I mean? Momentum transfer over here as well as bolstering detonation yet again. For our chest piece, let's check it out and see what we have. We have a discipline mod, we have our sniper damage resistance, you know, for the far away enemies. And then we also have this lovely mod, emergency reinforcement. So when we collect that orb of power, we're going to gain 1 temporary armor charge. So we're going to have that and Woven Mail, making us a little bit more tankier. All right. So that is why we have that. Moving on, we have our lovely Swarmer's leg armor. Now this is going to be awesome because remember, we're going to be suspending a lot of targets in the air. Now with our intrinsic perk called Swarmers, destroying a tangle spawns a threatling. Your threatlings unravel targets. So we're going to be unraveling targets. Enemies are going to be getting threaded, going to be getting suspended. This is an amazing build you can use for any PvE mode, but especially Onslaught. And here it is right there. I use that grenade, holding it down, and we consume it. Now we have Weaver's Trance. Now, when we got Weaver's Trance, you can pretty much use any weapon. You see, I'm using a void weapon right here. Using other weapons will give you different results, right? I try to use any weapon that's going to kill enemies super fast because the timer on there goes down rather fast. But it is very awesome, dude, and it is very helpful in any PvE mode. Here we go again. We're going to be picking up that lovely threatening. We're going to smack it on that enemy, and boom, they all are threatening. They all are suspended, and they all are pretty much dropping orbs. Power is all the way at the max. We can easily use our ability whenever we want, but we are having such a good time picking up these threatlings, tossing them at enemies. Look, this build is absolutely fantastic, my dude, and it's a lot of fun. You just gotta make sure you get everything going, and once you do, I guarantee you're gonna have an amazing time with this build. So here we are once again inside of Onslaught, and as you can see, threatening these enemies now with our power weapon is going to deal even extra damage because not only are we killing them, we getting those orbs of power dropping. So all of these different weapons can absolutely synergize with this build depending on what their intrinsic perk is and or the roles or aspects that you get on your weapons. So you can pretty much play around with this and you can choose whatever weapon that you like, because once you start threatening those enemies, yeah, you're just going to be suspending targets. Now, it doesn't really work on the boss like that, but it does for all of the ads. So no matter if the yellow bar or just regular ads, as soon as you pop that lovely grenade, just like you see me doing right here, boom, you know, they are all ready to be threaded, lifted into the air, and before you know it, you're going to be pretty much dominating any type of PvE mode. So definitely try this out, my dude. It's a really good build. I had a whole lot of fun with it playing so far in this season, and yeah, like I said, I decided, you know what, I forgot to bring you guys this build, so here it is right here, my dude. This build is absolutely wow, fantastic. Guarantee you're gonna have a lot of time playing with this build. But for right now, that's pretty much going to for the video. I hope you truly enjoyed it. Now, as always, if you are new to the channel, how you doing and welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. Right here at Karpo here, upload a wide variety of videos ranging from updates, tips and tricks, guides and news, and a whole lot more. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Once again, thank you everybody for all your love and support. And as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.